Thank you, Mr. Assistant President. I rise to oppose the motion, and I want to put on the record that I oppose this motion because it is another example of the abdication of responsibility that this government has demonstrated on so many policy areas so far. This motion seeks to kick the can down the road for reform. The reality is that there was no money in the budget that we can see to actually undertake this so-called drug summit. Where are the details? Where's the money? The reality is that the special inquiry on ICE was actually an incredibly detailed and in-depth process led by an expert, Professor Dan Howard, SC. He's the former president of the New South Wales Mental Health Review Tribunal and a former acting judge of the District Court of New South Wales. He's a senior counsel at the New South Wales Bar. He's been a visiting professorial fellow with the School of Law at the University of Wollongong. Many other incredible experiences, and obviously a person with a great level of expertise in this area. He undertook the inquiry into the drug ICE over a year of work with other experts. There were 109 recommendations that came out of that inquiry. Many of them the coalition government addressed. There was $500 million invested into responses to support a number of recommendations that were in that inquiry. At the moment, the other place is discussing drug law reform. That was actually a policy that the coalition announced in September last year. So the question is, why have this additional summit process if the recommendations are already there, and if law reform, drug law reform, can in fact be enacted without the drug summit? So the courage of the government will be the courage of the government.
Point of order.
Order.
The honourable member's time is ticking down. Can you please make your point of order and do so succinctly?
The Minister should hear the contribution in silence and be respectful.
I uphold the point of order. Please continue.
Thank you. So the government could act now. The recommendations are there. It's very unclear how an additional drug summit is going to come up with any different recommendations. How long will it take? Who will be conducting it? Where's the money for this inquiry? I oppose this motion because it absolutely abdicates the responsibility that the government has now that they're in power.
Thank you.